You may not agree with me now, but by the end of this video, you probably will. The Batman is a horrible father, and I am well aware that Bruce Wayne has done his part as a dad in plenty of aspects and in multiple iterations. He looked after these boys, he raised them, etc. This video is gonna be focused on the times where he effed up. Are you aware of the events that took place in Under the Red Hood? The animation, not the comic book. You know, where Jason Todd, known as Robin at the time, was on a mission with Batman in Bosnia. Why were they there? Because the Joker was there, acting a goddamn buffoon. Robin ended up getting separated from the Batman, and that's all the opportunity the Joker needed to kidnap him. The clown brought him to a warehouse and beat the hell out of him with a crowbar. He also rigged the bomb to blow in the background. By the time Bruce had figured out where Jason was, it was too late. As he approached the building, we saw the light leave Jason's hopeless eyes as he watched the bomb explode as the Batman failed to save him. Now, I know there's no Subway Surfers gameplay on the screen right now, but I'm gonna need you to lock in. I'm telling you all it is for a reason. Fast forward to the end of the movie. Batman, Red Hood, Joker, all in a building. The tension is high. Joker probably had a boner. Jason explains to Bruce that the reason why he came back and started killing people was because after Jason died, Batman let the Joker live, which is absolutely insane to me. Not even that Batman didn't kill him, but how the f did the Joker evade the death sentence? Oh, and speaking of, I remember way back when, I could swear there was a comic where the Joker actually got sentenced to death. But then the Batman stopped it from happening. Are you freaking kidding me? Bruce, he needs to die. He's a psychopath. And the fact that even in law, you tried to save him just shows that you're a psycho too. Now, how does Batman respond to Jason wanting to kill the Joker? He turns around. Jason gets in his feelings like Bruce knew he would, and he turns the gun on the Batman. Batman evades the bullet for no possible reason other than the fact that he's Batman, and incapacitated Red Hood momentarily. Jason triggered a bomb to blow up all three of them bomba clap batties. But Batman saves Jason and pulls him out of the blast radius. Now, if I may, Demigah, I'm not quite sure how this makes Batman a horrible father. Oh, but you will right now. How this ending went is not how it happened in the comics. The comic accurate version ended with Red Hood trying to kill the Joker, but then the Batman plunged a batarang into Jason's neck. His own son! He'd rather cut Jason's throat and possibly kill his own child than have his boy put an end to a serial killer. And really think about this now. Jason came back from the dead and not only saw that the Batman replaced him nearly immediately, but he also saw that he allowed for his son's killer to operate on his own will around Gotham City. Batman, you are a terrible father. He only became Robin because of you. He only wanted to kill the Joker because in this world, it would be the right thing to do. I don't think anybody would dispute that. Jason cleaned up the crime on his first night as Red Hood. He took control of the gangs immediately. Dare I say that he was doing a better job than you. And I don't know if you've heard, but child endangerment's a nasty case. You should be in the slammer too, but instead, you're dressing little boys in vibrant outfits so they can get shot at. You're a crazy pendejo. In fact, I think you need to chill out. And I just happen to be in possession of something that could help you with that. This video is sponsored by Fume. Everybody watching this video most likely knows somebody, if not yourselves, who could benefit from the use of an item like this. Fume is an alternative to some of our least favorite bad habits. You know the one or two that I'm talking about. Unlike those, Fume doesn't use any nicotine or toxins in their products. It's a completely harmless flavored air device. It's vapor free, and you don't even need to charge it because it doesn't use batteries. It is the world's most popular award-winning alternative for hand-to-mouth fixations for a good reason. and Fume kindly sent me a box to use and review for y'all. The packaging is just as beautiful as the product itself. It's got a sleek wooden design that feels nice in the grip of my hands, and it even doubles as a fidget toy to help with anxiety. Fume works by replacing your less than healthy hand-to-mouth fixation with a tool that's backed by doctors in the US, as well as a gallery of flavors to choose from to help you relax and take your mind off things. My favorite of which is the peach blush flavor, but secondly to that, I'd recommend the sparkling grapefruit flavor. Fume is at 1/3 of the cost of your other questionable habits, and unlike those, Fume won't damage you internally. It's a lightweight tool that you can bring anywhere. Fume has helped over 300,000 people make healthier decisions to curb their previous bad habits. So do yourself a favor and try Fume today. And if you purchase the Journey Pack on tryfume.com using code Demigah, you'll get a free Fume topper along with it. Go ahead and wrap your lips around that. Go to tryfume.com/Demigah or scan the QR code on the screen and get you one of these right now. Fume, thank you very much for sponsoring the video. Arkham Batman is a terrible father. Must I even explain why? Did you turn a blind eye? Let me elaborate. How many times has Arkham Asylum, Arkham and Gotham City been attacked, assaulted, viciously? I'm talking murders, gang violence, prison escapees, murder, supervillains on the rise, poison gases polluting the water, murder, impromptu family members getting tossed off rooftops, cops getting shot at, some more murder, and all that Robin, Nightwing, and even a paralyzed Barbara Gordon wanted to do was help. And Batman's selfish ass said no. You are aware that people are dying by the dozen. And these kids that you taught to do exactly what you can could have saved a lot more lives. But you declined. Nearly every time. And then you let Robin help you. You did. That's character development. You gathered up the Jokers together in Arkham Knight. You locked them in a couple cages. Then when Robin wanted to help save the city from Scarecrow after he started making the city hallucinate and die off painfully, you locked him in a cage. And the suffering didn't end there. Batman chose to tell him that his f***ing wife died while he had him locked in there. And do you think that's where it stops? No. This version of Batman clearly had more faith in Nightwing. Although he barely let him help, he did give Dick Grayson a lot more leeway. Cannot say the same for Jason Todd though. Before the events of Arkham Asylum, Jason Todd was Batman's Robin. And Jason canonically figured out that the Joker and Harley kidnapped a bunch of children and massacred them. The Joker even took it a step further and sewed the remains of the dead bodies together. Jason wanted him dead, so he went after him. And guess who didn't come looking for him? Batman. For the entire event of Batman Arkham Asylum, the Joker had Jason being tortured right under the asylum. And Batman, the world's greatest detective, never even found his own son. He didn't even bother to look. The Joker just sent him a video, pretty much saying, "Good evening, Batsy. I've killed your little bird." And the Batman was just like, "No!" Didn't even look for the body. He just left. Arkham Batman is a terrible father. You know who actually saved Jason, by the way? Deathstroke. That tells you all you need to hear. Let's talk about Red Hood, specifically the name. Do you know how much you must have failed as a father when your son came back from the dead, popped about the Lazarus pit, and took the name of his op whom that killed him, simply to get at you? Yeah, Batman's parenting is cooked. Some versions of Batman, you'd swear he didn't even like Dick Grayson. Homie took his son's ex-girl to a rooftop, watched her take her batsuit off, and then they started. Not only are you a piece of shit daddy for doing all of that to your son's girl, but you're a damn creep. Your best friend is Commissioner Gordon. Why would you do that to his daughter? She's practically your niece. The Batman is a despicable uncle. One more thing I do wish to cover, which is all over this video's thumbnail, is the time where I felt as if the Batman went too far. What he did to Jason off what he thought he was guilty of wasn't even disciplinary. Allow me to explain. In Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 25, Jason was seen to have shot and killed Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. The Batman pulls up and beats the absolute fuck out of him. And then Red Hood hit him with something that I fully believe in. Check this. He said, "Are you just sad about losing a playdate?" And how did this insecure behind Batman respond to this claim? With violence. You're just proving him right. Red Hood murdered a mass murderer, and you beat him harder than you've ever beat the Joker over it. You kicked him in the head so hard that you broke his helmet. Nigga, it's meant to be bulletproof. Batman, what do you genuinely have against this man? I swear it's gotta be some kind of jealousy that Jason has the willpower to kill those who absolutely need that harsh release of death. And you don't. Because you'll go crazy. Bruce, control yourself. You sound like a psycho. And then Jason went to grieve the possible death of his girl. And Batman pulled up to beat on his yams for the 2-time.
Oh, this pain different.
The Batman might be a worse father than Trigon at this point. But let me know if you think so in the comments below right after you like and share this video. Share it right now to somebody who's a Batman fan. Let's see if they want to get violent. Subscribe to the channel if you made it this far, because we can't expect somebody else to, so you do it. And do not forget to check out Fume using the link in the description and or use my code Demigah at checkout. And I will be seeing you. Take care and peace.
Baby, let me see some. Okay, too bad. Bitches going both ways. Woo. She gon' do it for these bands. She make it clap like how I do both of my hands. Fuck it up, stick it up.